Hi. So, StudyWell Classes is a very new app, and I have, after a very long time, after working in the industry for a very long time, I have now actually launched my own app, and I'm doing my own courses, and I work with other organizations also. So now it's just basically I'm starting out new in terms of starting an app and setting up classes and everything on myself. The thing is, there is a lot of calling going on, and some people, they call students and they call, prospective, potential, basically potential candidates who would like to do these courses and everything. So they are asking a lot of questions on the phone calls, and which is a good thing. They are asking very good questions, very pertinent and very important questions. So what I decided is that I would take out some 4, 5, 6 questions from them, from those calls, and I will answer them in the video. So I'm sure that a lot of you have similar questions, if not the same, similar questions in your mind also. So first and foremost, one of the questions that is being asked is the duration of the courses. Now see, the duration of the courses differs from the course, it differs from course to course. See, if you're taking spoken English, then it will be thrice weekly and for 24 sessions or 30 sessions. Okay, it can be twice weekly if you're really, really busy, but I would insist if you are on basic, in the basic batch, then I would like you to take at least 3 classes a week. Okay, and there will be a lot of practice and everything, and the effect will show the way I want it to show. So that is there. Okay, so there will be around 24 to 30 sessions in spoken English, the basic batch. Second is the advanced spoken English course that will have lesser classes than spoken English. Advanced because over here, if you see that there is a screening also involved. So we are assuming that you're already good at spoken English and you just want to learn it and you want to take it a level ahead. So that is why you're joining this course. So the way the sessions are conducted is very, very different. Okay, so the sessions are more intense and they are lesser in number over here. So, and in advanced spoken, we will have only twice, classes only twice a week. For women special, because it's very close to my heart, I have kept it open as of now, depending on the availability of the women, who, they might be working, they might have homes to look after, children to look after. So I have to keep all that in mind. So I have not really decided the sessions really right now. It will be on the basis of the feedback I get from the women who are enrolling as to how much time they have. So women batches like that. And for public speaking, I will not take anything more than 2 classes a week. There is a lot of practice and a lot of work, hard work that is to be put from your end. So the course is very intense. The syllabus is very tight and everything. So I have to give it time. There will be exactly 24 sessions in public speaking. The syllabus is vast and I will have to cover it in between. And plus you also have to be, you have to keep doing your homework and you have to keep preparing for speeches and the other activities that I keep conducting. So it will be 24 classes only for your public speaking course. Okay. The next question that keeps coming is, are these classes going to help you in interview? Yes, they are going to help you in interview. Even if you enroll for spoken English, there is a big part of spoken English course. Towards the end, I start, teaching the behavioral part of interviews. So it is a very, very important part, and I know that people vouch for it because, ultimately, what is the aim to learn English? It is to crack exams and give interviews and everything. So definitely a part is going to be covered over there. Another question that is being asked is, what are the specifics of these courses? These courses you have to understand when you come in touch with me, and in the first 2, 3 classes I gauge where you are and what you're trying to learn and everything. If I understand that you are ultimately going to give SSB interview, or you're going to give some GDs, you're going to sit for some GDs or something, I will cover it in the course for you. So question number 3 and 4 are actually connected in this. How am I going to cover it for you? In the sense that if I get to know that you're going to sit for this particular exam, I'm going to help you crack it. So if it is SSB, I'm going to, in the interview part of that course, I will be touching upon the frequently asked questions of SSB, how to handle them. If you're going for interviews in corporate, for that matter, I will be teaching you how to handle questions, what to do, what not to do, what papers you have to carry for your interviews, what are the day. I actually start, this is something interesting, I start from one day ahead. One day before the interview, what are you supposed to do from one evening before? So it's very interesting. The interview part is very, very interesting, and I will tell you all these questions. Uh, Tell me about yourself. What is your salary expectation? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And what are your weaknesses and strengths? And why do you want to work with us? And internships. All those questions I will cover one by one, literally one by one. I cover in my courses, and you will be able to answer them like with flying colors. So this is one thing, specifics. Why I said it is also along with the other question is the cost of the courses. Some people are also mentioning that the courses are a little overpriced according to them. That's okay, not a problem. But the thing is that you have to understand when a trainer is actually addressing your particular issue, your particular exam, your particular requirement in the class. She's tailoring the classes, and she's making the classes, improvising the classes to suit your needs, then this cost is actually nothing. So listen to this carefully. I had a student who wanted to, during the course of, during the time he was doing my course, he decided to sit for SSB. I helped him out. I told him what to do, what not to do, what questions are there, and thankfully I also have some experience in this particular field, SSB interviews. So I helped him out, he cracked it, now he is in his training. So it's not that I am trying to show off my this, but I'm telling you. Then there is this girl I taught uh, last year or something, and she wanted to crack this interview from a very big company, investment banking company, and she told me that I want to really crack this interview, and I really slogged with her, and I worked with her, and I actually went to the level of talking to ex-employees and present employees and asking what exactly do they ask in their interviews, because the interviews are really tough. That company is known for it. So, and we prepared really hard. We sat with Google Docs and we wrote the answers, and every answer had like 4-5 paragraphs, and we knew that at the end of the day she will not be able to deliver those 4-5 paragraphs, but at least she'll remember the two. So जो भी बोलो सही बोलो, वो बहुत ज़रूरी था उस टाइम के लिए, and we did that. So this is something, this specific things, these requirements. Suppose you want to crack GDs, you are going to do MBA in some IIM or some big nursing, those MBA colleges. They don't take you without you getting through extempore and GD. So I also teach that skill in my spoken English classes. So it's not that just when I say spoken English classes, I just cover English part. No, there is a lot of variety in my classes, and you learn way more than what you actually are thinking about right now. So I will, and I promise, and you will see that I will deliver more than expected from you. So this is actually one of the questions. Cost of the courses was also one of the FAQs. And another thing is takeaways. Okay, so every class will have a reading. I am very senti about my reading. If you ask my former students how senti I am. So readings are basically that I do not expect you to read books. I do not expect you to read newspapers. But what I do expect you to read is between the classes, I will, after every class, I send a reading, and you need to finish reading that particular part. Now the problem is the reading is not the challenge. The challenge is the thing that follows. In the next class, I will ask you to present that reading to me. So it becomes very dicey. It seems very interesting, but it's not. It's actually very difficult. And these readings are absolutely, like I have said in one of the videos, they are epic. They are picked from very amazing books, and books which are out of print, and things that you can't even imagine of. Because the thing is, the idea that I have about reading is that I have to open your minds to a time, to a place, to a certain topic which you would otherwise not do. So the readings are chosen from social issues to politics to economics to geography to mathematics to scientific discoveries to anything under the sun. It can be just anything. It can be stories, can be poems, can be just anything. It's basically suiting my mood at that point of time. I send readings as per that. And so used to are my students with those readings that even now when they are not doing their courses, they finish my courses and everything. They, one fine day I will just get a message, ma'am, aaj reading bhej do. So that is the effect of that reading. So even till date, people who finished their courses years back are also still asking for those readings because I did my magic through those readings. So that is your number one takeaway, readings. You have to actually feel it to believe it, okay? Second is I will be sending, because grammar is a very small part of the spoken English classes. So I will be sending a lot of exercises for you to do. I will only solve your doubts. I will not get into nitty-gritties ki ye nahi kiya, homework nahi kiya. I will not come back to you and ask about it. But those exercises will reach you. So that is your second takeaway. Third is I will tell you about the podcasts that are going on in the world strictly for spoken English, so which you need to hear. I will tell you places where you can listen to good English, because listening also really helps in learning English, any language for that matter. So I will tell you which exactly what to hear, what to read, what to write. Yes, writing is a very important part of my my course. It is really important that you write. I will give you topics to write on. You will write them and you will send them back to me. People have actually undermined the importance of writing in spoken English. Believe me, writing really helps. It helps you to articulate your thoughts and also express better. So writing is also part of it. So there are a lot of takeaways. Plus I also told you there are a lot of activities and fun games and everything. So you get access to a lot of other things also from my end. And overall, the takeaway is going to be something that you're going to tell me at the end of the course, that ma'am, I have really learned a lot. I go beyond English. I go beyond my classes to help my students and to support them in any way that I can. Okay, so if you have any other doubt, if you have any other questions, I have already told you people that I'm going to be meeting you soon, live. So you can ask me there, or you could call me and ask me, or you could just mail me. Do whatever it is that please clear your thoughts, please clear your mind, and get into it. Believe me, this is going to be a decision that you're not going to regret. Okay, so let me know if you have any other questions.